Oh, we live.
Yeah.
Boom
Yo.
shakalaka.
Uh-huh.
You already know the vibe.
Yeah, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
He been trying to find something to follow up with Boom Shakalaka since we started.
That was a good. That's a
Nah,
good one.
it's not.
I'll try
It's
again
not.
next week.
It was
but let's-
horrible.
Let's,
It was
let's
horrible.
get to it, man.
You feel me? You already know the vibes. We run the
Word.
city. Tea time, Big Fan Breezy.
Shazam.
It's time to do our shares and all. That's not it. Nah, that's not it.
Let's
either.
rock, let's
That's
rock,
not
let's
it.
rock.
Either. All right, Cole Brown. You feel me? Yeah. So
Let's go.
you know we about to do our shares. Y'all help us share as well, and you know listen to these dope tunes. You heard?
Yeah. Staten Island, baby. This is where the gods dwell, you heard? These other niggas ain't fucking with us, you heard?
Staten Island thing. I think niggas just got nervous. Fluky behind that microphone, it's a murder. I don't do it on purpose. I just randomly air shit out, disappear. Now I'm waiting on my resurgence. I put that work in, that minute I spit it, it's classic. I'm at a novice and on statin, y'all niggas is practice. You don't wanna dance, young boy, I'm just skipping to my loot. It's my N1 flow, yo. How you want it with me? You summer league. You don't wanna beef, you under me, you my son of me. Man, I'ma keep it 100, this shit is numb to me. Cause I know I'm everything these niggas wanna be. Sir Marcus Brown with the flow and that fight night glow. Shout out my nigga Joes. You know what I'm about when I come out. That shit is show. All the bros is wildin' out, them hoes is hopping out they clothes. Well, must have forgot I'm a prophet. It's time to show 'em. My absence got whack niggas open. Please, you need to stop it. You topping us ain't a topic. I've been popping since my niggas was stuffing y'all punks and lockers. How you want it, nigga? I got it. Statin', I got us. Y'all just pay the homage. I'm just making sure all y'all clear. We all stars here. I'm just the only all-star here. Yeah.
They say we the lost borough. Time we remind these niggas. Put my bread up against any borough, nigga. Fuck you think?
Check.
Staten Island, bitch.
Look, I'm a rapper's nightmare, a woman's dream. Cash rules, my cash is busting out the seams. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it. I'm juicing gin and y'all Bruce Jenner, remove appendix. This is hard to stomach. Walls caving, hallucinogenic. I'm a jet black coffee, you sugar with 2% in it. This is scrimmage. You know I ain't toast. Ain't nobody came close. I'm Kratos to this Mount Olympus. I'm hotter than Hades, got a buzz like Zeus. I hop in the coupe, tell them loosen the roof. They don't want me to kick it, they retracing my roots. Why can't they see that I'm no Kente? I'm more like a sensei on the block mixed with the Kimbe. Enough of the name flips, this real shit. Enough of the prop guns, got real clips. They want phony, well I'm not phony. And I'm not homie to none of you niggas, y'all don't know me. I'm ruthless like the records in the 90s. Check the record and rewind me, I cross niggas. I'm checkerboard grimy, you don't want it with this cat from the shop. Like the denim hits your sneaks, you can actually die. I be stepping in the booth, y'all be acting surprised. Your favorite rapper cooking with it, but the recipe's mine. So eat up, this free lunch and I heats up when the beats up. And I talk that, when they see us with the heat tucked, they freeze up.
What? This what New York sound like, nigga. Staten Island, bitch.
Real niggas linking up, man.
That's what I told y'all niggas, man.
That's our shit. 10 shows, feel like I'm on tour. Can fuck with you cornballs. 1,000 for the verse, what it's going for. Yeah. Gave them so much, but they want more. I'm with niggas that want war, cause I'm the main one that they come for. Fonz told me get in my bag. While I get to the bag, I understand why these niggas is mad. Said I'm different. Hood nigga, but got good penmanship. If I start it, just know I'ma finish it. If your niggas get into it, don't try to walk around like you innocent. Cause all them op niggas remembering. So fuck 12, that's how we gon' rap. And I ain't saying they your crooks, I just ain't meet a good one yet. Shoosh, back to back with the bars, Freddie and Jason. This summer back out cars, we speed racing. These niggas got me upset. Cause they ain't properly repping the set. The lost borough, but niggas never gonna lose the respect. I've been cashing out and giving niggas reality checks that I'm blessed. My life just happened to rhyme. It's only money when I'm talking to fines. They want verses, I politely decline. I leave them open, them shots they taking, I pay it no mind. Said it's different on my side of town. I'm from the hill, 20 deep when we ride around. We had.
You already know the vibes. You feel me?
Yep.
We here. We run the city.
Yeah. You want to change the name of the show to We Run the City?
No, who run the city? You know, y'all don't run shit. You feel me? But
oh man, talk nice, man. What about the bet?
We could get that out the way. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You feel me? So I'm gonna, before I say what I say, me and Big Fan Breezy had a bet on the New York Knicks and Nets game. That if the Nets won, I had to say KD is the best basketball player in the city.
Yeah.
And here's me honoring that bet. KD is the best basketball player in New York City.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, he made it easy for you. He's also the player of the month.
All right, that's shout out to him for that. Word.
Yeah. So get applause for KD.
Yeah, shout out to him for that.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, shout out for him for that. Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't necessarily need the violin, right? I'm gonna
Right,
just
so-
put it right here, but we don't need it though
For what?
for the game. I mean, this is Knicks versus Nets. Let's
For
talk
what?
about the Knicks versus Nets game.
Absolutely.
You know.
So just know that I'm done saying nice things, right?
Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Just know, yeah, I held up my end of the bet. You feel me? And
that's all.
I'm
That's all I ask.
done saying nice things. Oh, let me shout out my guys in the building. First of all,
Yeah.
our people. You feel me? JJ Jackson, we see you. Fresh Traz, we see you. All right, later.
All right, Uncut Jules. That's a dope podcast. Check it out. Come on before us.
His name is Taji. What we said his name was? I forget.
It's Taji.
All right,
Oh,
Taji.
Taj.
Yeah. I said JJ Jackson. Bobby, I see you. That's a new name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a new name.
Spread love to Brooklyn.
All
man.
right,
You know what
shout
it
out
is.
to Bobby. That's the first time I'm seeing your
man.
name. If you're a new viewer, shout out to you, my guy.
Yeah,
You
and
feel
call
me?
up too.
Or at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The numbers on the scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
Where the phone at?
So,
Oh, it's
it's
right
over.
there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
All right. So, boom. Yeah. So now, okay, back to what you were saying.
I said that. Let's talk about the game. I mean,
Yeah. Let's
You-
talk about it.
uh,
It was a good game.
Well, yeah, it was a good game up until halftime, and then RJ didn't come back. I feel like that hurt y'all. And shit, we didn't have a 14-0 run before RJ was left.
I don't think that was the main reason. I think slow starts in the third has been a narrative for the team all year.
Patty
You feel me?
Mills.
But chill. He didn't have a good game.
Yo, he set the tempo of that
He-
third quarter.
He made 2 3-pointers. And
Exactly.
It was kind of quiet for him after that.
But truth is, even though I don't disagree, we didn't have to look back. You know, far as
I did look back.
Nah.
They-
You
Yeah,
gotta
we remember the game was tied, and then we took the lead at one point.
Yeah, and towards the end of the fourth quarter, and again, I say that we won
And that's
that
something
game.
that you said that wouldn't happen too. You
What?
said that.
I said that. Yeah,
you
I
said
did say
you
that.
said, yo,
Yeah.
y'all not gonna be able to come back against us.
If we get y'all, I said that. I said if we get the lead, a big lead, y'all won't come back, and
Yeah.
y'all did. But what maybe look at it in a way where like we had the momentum though. So what I think that's a strength of the team too. So the team that has to come back, sometimes I feel like they run out of gas in the fourth quarter because they don't have the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like even though y'all did get back in the game, we had the momentum. And I think that's what was part of us winning the game is the momentum side.
Nobody had momentum going down in the last pause, going into the last couple minutes. It was back and forth. Those last couple minutes.
I had
back
checked the
and forth.
stats too. It was a little drought, little point drought.
It was-
Like
It was back and forth. So nobody really had the momentum going in to the final minute of that game.
the final minute. Let me
Yeah.
see, because I definitely looked at it too. Because I heard, you and Cav, I was talking about how the NBA said they missed the call, and it was at 1:49.
Actually, I haven't spoken on that yet. Really.
Oh, all right.
So
That's again, I'm talking about like the last 2 minutes of the
Yeah.
game. So that's what the NBA said they missed the call. I seen the play. I mean, I even slowed it down, and the argument on one side is Randall, you got to play through that because you're not a superstar, so you're not gonna get those calls. That's one argument, and the other argument is he should have got the call. And I look at it like, for the most part, I don't think it was a disparity with free throws, and I think
it was.
It was.
Y'all shot
By
a lot
10?
more. Y'all shot a lot more free
we
throws than
10
us.
more, but was it rightfully so? What about that dunk where KD missed it? Do you think that was a foul?
I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah.
it was a foul. But what I'm saying is I've seen that call not get called a lot of times. But again, like I said on after the game when I went live, I'm not talking about the refs. You feel me? The refs already said they made some bad calls, and that's where I'm just gonna leave it. You feel me? Like I have nothing else to say about it.
Oh man, I do. I got plenty to say about it.
I'm talking about the refs. We could talk about the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, far as the officiating in the city, I would think that the refs would want to play it fair, it being a city game and all. Everybody knew this was a big game. Everybody anticipated. Even Knicks fans said, "Yo, it was more Knicks fans in the Barclays than it was Nets fans." I don't know how true that is.
That's very true.
Again, I spoke to somebody that was a Nets fan that was at the game, and he said that's a jaded perspective. There was definitely Knicks fans in the building, but not more than Nets fans.
Bro, the fact that your best player was on at the free throw line, starting to get serenaded with MVP chants, and then the boos outweighed the MVP chance in his own home. You feel me? Y'all be letting KD down, bro. Y'all really do.
So.
Yo, bro, because there was no fight to cheer after that. There was no fight to overpower the boo. I'm talking about the fans. There was no fight to overpower the chance. Bro, I was watching the game. It was a constant stream of boos after that short, brief period of MVP at his own home. I'll tell you this, that would never happen at the Garden. Never. Never.
Okay.
Never.
I tell you this, that shows the identity of the Brooklyn Nets, shows that and we got the best, maybe not now because of Phoenix, but we got like one of the best away records. Last time I checked was 8-2. So I think now it's like 9-2 or something like that. Case in point is our identity is being able to play under pressure situations. Like I said prior, this is the reason why I feel like we took the run of the city, because we took the pressure y'all was supposed to have.
So you just want to not answer about the boos.
The Bulls? Yeah. No, I'm telling you, the identity. That's me saying to your question about the Bulls. I feel like the Bulls were there. I'm not saying that the Bulls wasn't there. I mean, I heard the Bulls. So case in point is I'm saying the Brooklyn Nets ball club can play through Bulls. It could play through away games.
Nobody said they couldn't. What I'm saying is it shouldn't happen at your home court. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it shouldn't happen at your home court. Period.
It's a city game. Let's call it what it is. This is a jaded perspective, in my opinion, because New York Knicks been here for 70 fucking years. So they got a lot of fans, and they came to the game. And my thing is,
you know why? All
this
you
shit,
know why that's
but
bullshit?
Y'all don't protect home. Y'all got a losing record at home.
You know what? You know why that's bullshit?
Why you talking that shit?
You know what? You know what that's bullshit? Because not only do y'all have the fans that y'all came from joining Brooklyn, y'all came over with a lot of New Jersey Net fans. You feel me? So I don't like. So you talking about we been here all this year? You really benefiting from having fans. You really benefit from having two cities support the team, and y'all still got out like cheered in your own home arena. And especially not even just talking about the Knicks. We could go back to what happened with the Golden State Warriors. Bruh, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
this is actual.
Fuck Golden State. We beat y'all the other night.
Actual
and
facts.
The fans couldn't stop it.
We there's actual facts that I'm talking about. Your star player not getting the respect that he deserves in your arena.
Nah.
What I'm talking about,
you deflecting.
I'm not deflecting. It all correlates. We talking about the Bulls, and then I'm talking about Golden State coming in. I'm talking about Golden State coming in with more with fans and cheering MVP in your home court. This is what I'm saying. There's no respect there for him. You feel me?
All I'm saying is
facts.
When it come down to it, KD, we show him love. Not just at that free throw line.
You had to apologize to KD after what happened in Golden State. What are you talking about?
And that was a jaded perspective too, because when I got to it again, they told me, he was like, yo, it was Curry Nation. They not necessarily Golden State fans, but they was Curry fans, and they was heavy in the building. Listen, that's going to happen everywhere.
No, it's not.
But
that's a lie. It's not.
My point is, regardless, the end of the day, we handle the pressure and y'all don't. Randall is a candle, a scented candle when it comes to the fourth. Listen, you talk that shit. You want to talk about other games? I just seen him get stripped by Caruso.
First of all, Caruso, say like Caruso's not the steals leader in the NBA right now.
But what I'm saying is
he leads the league in steals. That's what he does.
And to add to that, Stephen A said the whole fucking NBA know that y'all going left when RJ and Randall was on the floor.
And he still gets
and y'all lose tight games. You was talking all that shit earlier in the season when y'all was 5-1. Like, oh, listen, now we getting the clutch wins because y'all beat Boston. Look how many clutch games y'all had thus far, and how many of them y'all won. Because y'all 11-11.
Yeah.
So when we just talking stats, those clutch games is when it's more losses than wins. Y'all got more clutch losses than wins.
That's not true.
It's close.
It's not true.
11-11. It's close. That's very close.
And if it's close, then it's still not true that we got more than wins, more losses than wins.
Fact check.
You feel me? I will.
But
that's not true.
You're taking me to cap courts. Fact check it.
Bro, I got you the one coming up with the stat. Why do I gotta fact check you if you lying or not?
No, I'm not lying. You saying
I said if you're lying or not. I don't have to fact check you. You should know this. before you say it.
All
you
right.
feel me? I don't have to fact check you. You should know this before you say it.
Y'all got more losses at home than wins.
All right, that's true.
A fact.
That's true.
We got more home wins than losses.
All right, that's cool.
That's a fact.
It's
We
still-
protect the home, the Mecca, more than y'all do.
It's y'all don't play in the Mecca.
Teams coming in.
Y'all don't play in the Mecca. First of all, correct yourself. Y'all don't.
Mecca's in New York.
No, it's
Brooklyn's
not.
in New York.
No, the Mecca is not New York. The
Mecca's
Mecca
New
is
York.
the Mecca is Madison Square Garden, bro. Chill out. You feel
It's
me?
in New York.
But you don't play there.
When we played their last game, we won.
You don't play.
When
you don't
last
play
time y'all
there.
played at our home, y'all lost.
All right, that's nice. That's
No,
nice.
it's not nice. We're
That's nice.
better than y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
know that. And know that
All right.
we got love for RJ because that's Steve Nash, godson. But besides that, it's smoke. You know,
Okay.
he probably text RJ, sorry, we had to
You know-
do this.
You know how funny this is, right? You know,
What happened?
we 11-11 500 ball club.
Because of us.
And no, that's because of the Bulls. We were still above 500 before we played y'all. So chill out.
Oh,
So,
yeah. 3-game lose streak,
So,
right?
and and we're still only 4 games behind y'all. With 60 games left.
Yeah, what happened at 3 to 5?
we-
We're going to be a top team. Y'all
I'm
soft.
still, bro, it's 60 games left. We are actually 3
Yeah.
games behind.
Yeah.
It's 60 games left. We
Yeah.
are 3 games behind the 3rd place team with 60 games left.
You singing
You
a
sound
different
silly.
song. You singing
No,
a
I'm
different
not.
Song.
It's
Oh,
the same thing.
5-1, you wasn't singing that
I'm
song.
still saying that we're gonna be top 3 to 5. What are you
'Cause
talking
it's a
about?
bet. You got to say that.
I don't have to say anything. That's the thing. I could say
Pressure.
whatever I want. There's no pressure.
Big pressure.
I still stand on what I said. It's still 60 games left in the season, and we only 3 games behind the 3rd place team. So what are you talking about?
All right, so let's
What are you
rewind. Let's
talking
talk about
about?
the game. I'm saying the reason why we won this game is because of KD making a brilliant pass because he's not going to force the shot. And far as MVP is concerned, again, he is known for making the basket, the tough baskets, the easy baskets, any kind of baskets. He makes the baskets. You know what I'm saying? Case in Baskin Robbins. He makes
That was corny.
baskets. All right. Well, look, what I'm saying is he, as an MVP, not only can make the basket, but has basketball IQ to make the pass. And again, KD right now, if you check the stats, bro, he averages like a good 6 assists. You know what I'm saying? So the offense run through him with him scoring the ball and passing the ball. So what he did the other night was nothing new. That's what we do. And it was a great pass. And again, we one of the top teams because of the ball rotation. We like number 1 through 5 when it come down to assists. And I think that's part of the reason why we won as well. And on top of that, Harden whipped your ass.
He played good.
What?
He
You
played
was
good.
talking spicy about how bad he was playing.
He
but-
was playing bad.
but
You
it
act
was-
like I was lying.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it was that much better to see him whoop your ass.
Nah, he had a
You
good
know what I'm
game.
saying? Like-
you know, we I'll tell you what we did wrong
See
with
that
James.
tipping dunk? Ah!
I'll tell you what we did wrong with James Harden. You know,
Y'all came to the
we should
Barclays.
we should have continued to do what all other teams was doing. We let him become just let him chuck up threes. You feel me? Keep him from penetrating.
Don't say nothing about French fry Fournier because it was a small fry.
That's cap. He hit a clutch shot.
It wasn't enough.
He hit a clutch shot. It tied the game. We lost by y'all making free throws, bro. Chill out.
And what's up with your boy Randall always getting mad at the refs? He did that
Bro,
last time in the Garden.
Literally, the refs pretty much told. Listen, I wasn't even trying to talk about the refs, but you
But
asking
no,
the question.
Randall.
Yeah, you asking the question
you
about
a
it.
fan?
So this is the issue. You feel me? One, the NBA already mentioned they missed the call of him being fouled in the game. 2 of them actually. Then you have a ref going, "Oh, you just stronger than everybody, so we don't know when to call the fouls because you're strong." Like that's dumb. I'll be mad too. You feel me? Like that's not how you supposed to referee the game. I can't be penalized for being stronger than most guys. You feel me? If it's a foul, it's a foul. It should be called. You feel me? So I get where he's mad from, but I also think that he should just know what it is. You feel me? Like
yeah, he should know
you
what
know,
it is.
you're not going to change the ref's mind for a call during the game. That's just never going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's never happened. You feel me?
I feel like
Even if you want to say that, hey, you felt like you're being fouled, but don't make it a ongoing complaint thing. You say what you got to say, get back to playing basketball.
Mhm.
But does he have a rightful gripe? Absolutely.
I feel like he's like, you see the difference in front with a star and a superstar. Jordan getting beat up by the Detroit Pistons. He went out, he hit the weight gym. and he got busy. Case in point is, listen, arguing with the refs don't win the game. That's Tommy T job. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him. He had called in the Chicago game. He called like 2 clutch, challenges, and y'all won those.
Yeah, one. You only get one challenge a game.
Okay, well, one. Oh, well, anyway, case in, he won it. But my point is that Randall has to let Tommy T do the coaching. You know, that's the coach job.
I agree.
He fucking caught that tech, and it was part of the reason why the 3-pointer by Fournier didn't take the lead. And my point is, those kind of mistakes in clutch games, it's what make him not a superstar and why you can't build around him. Yep. If he keep losing his cool like that, it's going to be a problem.
What doesn't make him a superstar yet is that you need more than one good season, like one great season to become a superstar, right? You don't just have a MIP season and you're a superstar. That's just not how it works. You have to build up to that. You have to have at least 2 to 3 seasons of that kind of level of play before you start being considered a superstar. You feel me? Julius Randle, in my mind, is an all-star. You feel me? And he hasn't yet worked up his way to superstar. And I agree the fact that he just needed to chill out, bro. You're not going to change the ref's decision. Play basketball, you know? Yeah. But since we're on the topic of refs, because I don't want to talk about the refs no more after this, right? The ref from last night was corny. We're going to get back to the game. I just want to.
Yeah, no, I got time, cuz.
The ref from last night was corny, ejecting Taj Gibson. I thought that was super whack. You feel me? I've seen players get away with a lot more when it comes to talking to the refs. You hit him with one tech. He reacted to him getting hit with a tech. His teammates was pulling him away from the situation, and you called a tech immediately after to eject him from the game. That was trash. That referee is super sensitive. They need to fine him for sucking at his job. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, he's trash. He's trash. Get that ref out of here. You don't need to be an NBA ref if you're that sensitive, because you ever watch the refs and how demonstrative they be with they call sometimes? They be like this. You feel me? Like, if you get to have all that energy when you calling calls on guys, right? You should at least give some leadway for these guys to express their emotions. They in the heat of battle, bro. That's valid. You call 2 offensive fouls on the same person back-to-back plays, bro. And then you hit him with a tech. You think he's not going to react? Come on, bro. That angered me. But other than that, I don't want to talk about the refs no more.
Nah, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like, you know, because of the rule change, they got pressure on them, big pressure. And, you know, they're going to have to, they don't want to decide the game. And respectfully, I feel like the Brooklyn Nets beat the Knicks without the refs. You know, first off, a guy like Harden, his part of his game is drawing the foul. Like, so some of those calls that Harden get, rightfully so, especially this year, he earned it. You know what I'm saying? When you think about Mitch and how he fouled James Johnson, I looked at that play like a few times too, and he definitely hit his hand. And, you know, James, shout to him. He just knocked down the free throws. He's a role player and knocked down some clutch free throws. He brings, when I talk about identity, he brings grit, toughness, and IQ to the team, because he got the ball by the 3 key, like over there, and then he like attacked the basket and went at Mitch. Like, yeah, he not scared of Mitch. He went straight at him, and that's what we need. Opposed to a D'Antoni, probably would have told him to take the jump shot. So shout out to Steve Nash for letting James Johnson come in the game and do what he does. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I said that on after the game when I was on live with you and when I did my live myself. Yeah, that was a foul. I've never contended that wasn't a foul that Mitch Rob made at the end of the game. He should have just jumped straight up. You're 7 feet tall, bro. You feel me? Go straight up. That's it. That's all we could have asked for you, but it is what it is, right? And I'm nobody's saying that they called bad calls against the. I'm not saying it, at least. They called bad calls against the Nets. I'm just saying there was a disparity with the way the game was being called. I don't feel like it was being called the same way on both ends. Like, so that's the only disparity that I had. I'm not saying that y'all calls weren't warranted. I'm just saying that they wasn't calling it the same way the other way. But again, I don't want to talk about the refs anymore. All right, so now moving on, I want to talk about my team. You talk about how good your team did.
I just want to say this last thing about James Harden. You know, historically, he whoops your ass. He's 28.1 points, 7.2 assists, 6.5 rebounds, 24 games against the Knicks. That's what he do to y'all. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, but he ain't. He don't have games like that since when he's been a net. Like this is the first really good game he had against us as a net. Yeah. So I stopped trying to take accolades from other teams as per usual.
What do you do to the
You
Knicks?
feel me? As per usual. So
facts. What do you do to the Knicks?
Not normally as a net. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so here we go. Like I'm proud of my guys in that game, bro. I mean, we lost. You feel me? But I'm proud of my guys in that game because they could have easily let go of the rope in the third quarter after y'all went on that 14-0 run, went up by like 16 points. But they fought back, bro. Like
fuck out of here. That's all y'all do. All y'all do is give the team the lead or y'all got the lead, and then it's close at the end and y'all lose most of those games. So it's not impressive.
Again,
Y'all
I was saying, I know, and I bet you was nervous that whole fourth quarter too.
No, I was on edge.
Yeah, like so chill out, bro. You feel me? You took a real spicy, but I know your palms are sweaty, weeds, neat. You was all that in those moments. But now you sitting here talking crazy like you wasn't nervous, bro.
No,
that's what I'm saying. All I'm trying to do
is,
right now is give my team the props they deserve for playing a hell of a game. You feel me? And now here you go talking crazy like you wasn't nervous in the end of those at the end of the game, bro.
I was nervous.
You was nervous.
I was nervous.
You feel me? So boom. Let me give my guys.
Let
me give my guys they flowers, bro. You feel me?
Have it,
Mr. Nervous Man. I know you was nervous.
Dandelions. Have it.
It wasn't none of that. It wasn't. I get what you're saying. Yeah, let me give my guys they flowers. You feel me? So boom. I thought it was a well hard fought game by my guys. You feel me? Like I never said that the Brooklyn Nets was a trash team. They're a really good team. You feel me? So I'm very proud of the way that we fought back because they could have easily that game could have easily, especially the way the third quarter started, that could have easily went super south. It could have been a 20-point game. It could have been an easy blowout win for y'all, but it wasn't that. We fought our way back into that game, which that's all I could really ask for my team is like, just put yourself in a position to win every game. You feel me? You will figure out how to close out these games. But as long as you have a chance to win and I'm seeing you give it your all, I can't be mad at that. Like, how could I be mad at that? Like, my team is giving maximum effort. You feel me?
No.
So I don't care what you feel. You feel me? I'm not talking about you. You a Net fan. Of course you're gonna say that.
I feel like.
But anyway, I'm not done.
Okay.
You feel me?
Spicy.
Yeah, I'm not done. So boom, like I was saying, and I aside for the fact that we let James Harden go off, and I was telling Kev by halftime, I was like, yo, listen, we doing a great job. Julius Randle was doing a great job defending KD. I was like, yo, we have to keep KD out of this game because if he starts scoring, that's going to be a little bit of trouble. You feel me? And that's one thing that we didn't do. But I am one of my keys to victory too was before the game was like keeping the role players out of the game. You feel me? LaMarcus Aldridge didn't have a good game. That was one of my keys. We couldn't have LaMarcus Aldridge score 20 points or Patty Mills. You feel me? Neither one of them I said we couldn't have either one of them go over 15 points. Yeah. And we did that. This is why the game was close. But I did not expect James Harden to go off that game.
I thought you was gonna say I ain't expect Cam Thomas to score 13.
I mean, yeah, he had a decent game. He had a decent game.
I know.
Yeah. But those not consistent for him. He don't. The next game he's
consistent versus the Knicks.
Bro, he played the Knicks once. Chill. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about? Consistent versus the Knicks. He played the Knicks once. Chill.
Think about what it does to his confidence. Like, he's a rookie and it's a city game. So, this is one of the biggest games of his life. And, he scored 13 and it was baskets that mattered. He took the lead in the first quarter when you guys jumped out and had the lead. He had hit 2 threes back to back. The first one didn't take the lead. The second one did. And y'all needed a timeout after that. So my point is he's being put in situations with Harden and KD because he played the first quarter last versus the Knicks, right? Last game. And he gave y'all work. And it was good to see.
He didn't give work. Chill out. 13 points is not work, bro. Chill.
In that time span he was in, because he ain't played a whole game.
13 points ain't work. Chill, bro. You feel me? Like, chill.
He did better than y'all rookies. He's the best rookie in New York City.
Our rookie's just not getting the PT right now.
I mean, they getting PT in the G League, and you heard Kev. He's like, "Oh yeah, Deuce McBride, he did so great. Why you ain't say that, man? Fuck that. No, talk about that. I'm talking about what happened in the NBA game.
Wait, this is the same person that was bragging about what Cam Thomas did in the G
48.
League?
I mean, 46. That's impressive. 25, like whatever.
Yo, you are you be kind of hypocritical, bro. I feel
How?
you.
So
I feel
my
you,
thing
though.
is Steve
Like, who
Nash.
cares about the G League only when your players do good? I heard you.
Do good. 46 and 25. That's hey, that's not the same
It
numbers.
wasn't just 46 and 25. I think he had like 25. I forgot how many. It was like the whole complete game.
I'm saying,
you feel me?
yeah.
The assist totals, the rebounds, the steals, and the 25 points. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're talking about.
I
It's the
respect that.
complete game and not just the scoring.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I respect that. I feel like but Cam Thomas did enough for Steve Nash to look his way. And if Deuce McBride could put up those numbers,
and injuries helped.
And okay, if Deuce McBride could put up those numbers, or Miles, right? That's his mom. His mama named him Miles. If he could put those numbers up, and Tommy T still don't look his way, there's a problem. Y'all got a point guard problem already. And if he go down, like my opinion,
I don't think it's a problem.
The G League is to keep your rookies warm.
I don't think it's a problem. I actually like what I seen from the starting unit with Alec Burke in the starting unit. You feel me? Already is an improvement on the offense. You feel me? With 18 games where Kemba was starting, we averaged 106 points a game. We already up to these last two games 116 points per game. You feel me? With Alec Burke in the starting lineup, there's a difference, bro. You feel me? Like, so
you know, I get. Yeah. I will.
So
say
I'm not
that.
saying it's a problem. I'm not. It's not a point guard problem.
Yeah, but I was right about Kemba.
No, I don't think you were.
Fancy Pants Kemba Walker. I wasn't right about him.
No, you wasn't.
He got took out the rotation.
Yeah, because of his defense.
And then he got took out the rotation, and then Grimes is not there. Like, he didn't even get minutes for real. And far as I heard, Knicks fans are upset about it because he played well, I think, versus Atlanta. Him and Sims, and they was mad that he didn't get minutes.
No, Sims was sick.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Sims was sick. Same thing with RJ, non-COVID related.
Yeah,
you feel me? I saw, and the reason why Grimes didn't get a lot of minutes in the game against Chicago, because it was a tough cover, bro. It's hard to ask a rookie to try to cover Levine or DeRozan. You feel me? That's ridiculous. We was already short-handed, and you're gonna be like, yeah, young fella, go guard two of the most dynamic scorers in the NBA right now. Like, nah.
I thought y'all were ridiculous not picking up Lonzo Ball and DeMar and DeRozan. I swear, like, how the Fournier better than DeRozan? Hell no. And DeRozan on the Knicks right now, dangerous.
First of all, DeRozan, he didn't really want to. Well, I think they traded for DeRozan. No.
I think he was a free agent. I think he wanted to go to LA and he wound up going to Chicago. Yeah. But I know you had Lonzo Ball on the list, and you kind of like brush past DeRozan. Like, he ain't that guy. Yeah. Like, his mid-range.
So first of all, I don't know. We don't know what the negotiation situation was with that. You feel me? Because I'm pretty sure that's a Tommy T kind of a player. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure Tommy T had them take a look at it, but we don't know what the negotiations was and how that went. So you can't say that we brush past DeRozan because we don't know that.
What do we know? We know that.
But I know Alonzo Ball. I think Alonzo Ball works well with that team. But I'm not overly impressed by Alonzo Ball. You feel me? I think Alonzo Ball is a pretty decent role player, but at the end of the day, I'm not overly impressed by whatchamacallit, Lonzo Ball. Now, if you tell me, boom.
Funny from a Knicks fan.
What you mean that's funny? Like,
I feel like, how could you say that when at least he's still in the rotation? Your guy's a new guy and he's out of the rotation, and add insult to injury for Burks, who y'all re-signed, who should have got the start in the first place.
The only reason why he's out of the rotation is because he doesn't fit. No, he doesn't fit in with the second unit. Like, we're not going to take away minutes from Derrick Rose, and we're not going to take minutes away from Emmanuel Quickly.
Fancy pants.
You feel me? Because they both defend way better than Kemba. You feel me? So, and Coach Tommy T said it. I can't play three small guards. That don't make sense. You feel me? And it doesn't. That's mismatches waiting to happen in the second unit. You play three small guards. So yes, he's the odd man out, unfortunately. You know, it didn't work. We tried it. It was a low risk, high reward situation.
Low risk, no reward. That's what happened.
It was a low risk, high reward situation. If he did return to his former form, great. If he didn't, no sweat off our back because we ain't giving him no big bread. You feel me? So
no sweat off y'all back. I got 11 losses because of that motherfucker.
Bro, it's still 60 games left, bro. Chill out.
All
you
right,
feel
so
me?
yeah, it's
like
that.
it's 60 games. It's 60 games left. Y'all acting like we at the final stretch of the season. We only 22 games in, bro. Chill out.
I'm telling you, this
feel
is
me?
not
Like
the same song you were singing at 5-1.
Bruh, I'm still
song. I
know
like this
what
song.
is the song? I'm saying that there's still a lot of games left, and I know we're gonna be better. Like, what are you talking about?
Remember the nigga in life? He was like, "Damn, you got a lot of air in your chest, Claude." That
bro,
was you when
listen,
you was
I was just yelling at you a few minutes ago. It's still a lot of air, bro. What are you talking about? You feel me? Ain't nothing changed on this side. You feel me? The only thing that changes the way you listen because you're winning now. Because when you were sitting there on the loser end, you were quiet as a church mouse.
Losing to who? The Knicks?
You was quiet as a church mouse in the beginning of the season. You talking about how I was in the beginning of the season. But I remember here, people had to call up to make sure you was okay. That's how quiet you was. It was sad. It was facts. There was callers being like, yo, I'm calling up to be like, yo, Breezy, are you okay? You're not the same guy that used to be yelling all the time. You feel me?
It's funny.
But now you hear
about change and same, but the only change we should be discussing is 102 to 101. We 102 in the win column, y'all 102 in the lose column. Yeah. Let's talk about that change.
Okay.
We made that happen.
All right. Y'all got one game over us. Congratulations.
Made y'all walk across the the Manhattan Bridge.
They're millionaires. They don't walk anywhere, bro. Yeah. So
they had to take a walk. I think Rose hugged KD after that and said, yo, man, thank you, man. I wish I was on your team.
That's cap.
If Rose, oh my God. If Rose comes to the Nets, yo.
Cap.
Nah. They did have a salute or whatever.
Everybody hugs each other at the end of the game, bro.
There was something about that one.
Yeah, look, everybody hugs each other at the end of the game, bro.
I felt like Rose wanted to be a net after that game.
This is why people call you Captain Kappa. You feel me? It's not because of your stats and stuff like that. It's because when you say stuff like this.
Yo, man, listen, Bobby Porter said, fuck the Knicks. I'm about to go somewhere else.
Yeah, and he made
come from a real place.
He made the right decision. He won a championship, bro. Like, what you want me to say salty about him, bro? Like, he made the right decision. He won a championship.
Yo, you know you guys got a fucking Walter A. Brown championship. You don't got a Larry O'Brien.
You don't have any NBA championship.
That's a fact.
All right,
but this is news to me. Did you know that?
Yes, I knew it was.
And it's a cup.
Yeah, I saw
it's not a fucking trophy.
I saw it, but y'all don't have no championships. So
not yet.
Don't talk about who's named our championship is named after. It's still an NBA championship.
Yeah, but
you feel me? The banner that hangs up in the rafters still say NBA champions. You don't have none of those. You only have 2 Eastern Conference Finals champions up there. That's it. That is the highlight of the Nets. You feel me?
Yeah, no, y'all got that.
Two of them things.
Y'all got 2 championships on your record. Y'all also got 62-point loss to the Syracuse Nationals in 1961. I can't make this shit up. This is not cap. And I only found this stat because of what happened to OKC.
This is why I find it hilarious, right?
It's funny.
You know I find it hilarious. These are the same guys that be like, yo, how old those championships are, but now you bringing up stats.
I mean, we was talking about the past.
You bringing up stats that's older than the championships?
No, only because of what happened with OKC and the other team, Grizzlies. They got 73 points. That's the biggest margin. And y'all's was 62 points. Y'all lost by 62 points in 61.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not dwelling on it. I'm just, mentioning it. But, I just want to talk about the game. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but
you can talk about the game. Ain't nobody stopping you.
All right, so I look at it like this, right? Again, identity. James Johnson, and again, Nick Clax is back. And y'all heard me talking this on my, I'm saying? I talk this same talk, it's slick talk. We got Nick Clax, defense, so defense side of the ball. We got Nick Clax, Bruce Brown, Bembry, and James Johnson. That is our core 4 on defense. Y'all already know who we got on offense. But again, significance of the conversation is that our identity changed from last year to this year. We weren't a defensive team. We were ranked at 21. And the difference in 21 to it toggles between 3 and 10. 3 and 6. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of Bembry, Nick Clax, Bruce Brown, and James Johnson. They bring a defensive identity to the Brooklyn Nets is what I'm saying. And that's why we winning right now. But this is the best the Nets ever did at 15-6. We never started 21 games playing this well. So, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm enthusiastic. We play the Wolves like now. You know what I mean? And I'll go to the game and see what's happening. But
I play Chicago tomorrow too.
Yeah, but two ex-Brooklyn Nets play for them with D'Lo and Taurean Prince. You know what I'm saying? So we can't, every team competes. You know what I'm saying? So I know they're gonna be comfortable, and I know it's gonna be a battle between Harden and D'Lo. Because D'Lo, he was cold the other night. I had checked to see what they was doing, if they was winning or losing. They won their game on Wednesday, then they lost the next game.
Y'all probably gonna win this game. Karl Anthony Towns ain't playing tonight.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to doubt no teams after what Grizzlies did to OKC. That's crazy.
If they gonna beat y'all, they definitely need Cat. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I'm surprised Cat.
And I wasn't even expecting them to even give y'all a challenge because they're all right, but.
Nah, I don't listen. I think every team gonna compete.
Every team gonna compete, but at the same time, you feel me? Like, nah.
Like again, I feel like
I'm more interested in seeing tomorrow's game. Y'all game tomorrow.
It's considered a top team, and they're same record as y'all's. They're 11-11. The Wolves is 11-11.
Oh, 11 is the Wolves is. I'm about to say Chicago's not.
Nah, they top team. They right behind
number
us.
2.
We was kind of tight. Shout out to Jason Tucker. We was looking at it like, damn, man, y'all could have beat them for us, and we could have had the number 1 spot. Like they on our heels because y'all lost that game. You know what I'm saying?
They 1 game behind y'all.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to. You don't want to do it, but it's fine. Anytime a team y'all play, I want to root for you guys. But the fact that I know you don't root for us.
I don't want you to root. I don't care if you want to root for us. I don't want you to root for us. Don't need you rooting for us. I don't care.
I'm from Brooklyn. I spread love the Brooklyn way.
I don't care. We don't need none of that. Stay over there.
You see what I mean?
Stay over there with that shit.
Okay. Next time we come to the garden, I want a smoothie made out of cherries, blueberries, pineapple, oranges, apples.
You know where the concession stand is?
Nah,
go buy it.
Nah, y'all gonna make it for the team.
Nah, y'all could go buy it.
Y'all get dealt with.
Now you can go buy it from the concession stand.
Yo, man, y'all don't be holding the garden down. Y'all 3-5.
Yeah, we losing in the garden.
That's not representing the Mecca. That's not protecting the Mecca. That's come to the Mecca and do what you please. Come here and do what you like. Pick a tomato. You like the flowers, smell the flowers.
These analogies is trash, bro.
Like this was what they doing.
You gotta be better.
Like, bro, think about it.
You gotta be better.
Think about all the clutch games. Again, last season the Nets were 27 clutch wins, were number 1 in the league, NBA for clutch wins. And bro, you see why? That game versus the Knicks, a clutch win. And we got a few of those. We lost a few. But shit, for the most part, the games that we lost, we got blown out. As a matter of fact, like we lost by big margins when we lost. But when we won, we win in a lot of close games, winning by like 6, 10. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we developing a defensive identity where we win games not only from the offensive side of the ball, but from the defensive side of the ball. Again, we get credit for the free throws, but Fournier, he did hit that 3, but Randall wasn't only with the ball with that play with Harden. They gave him the ball again after that. And I feel like y'all lose a lot because y'all don't play Obi the right way. Like, how he don't get more minutes? Him and Rose, why they not together all the time?
Because one, Obi's not a great rebounder. And when he's on the court, so we need like either a 5. We have to have a 5. You feel me? Most of the time, if we play in a team that has any kind of rebound on the other end, then we have to play a 5. You feel me? And we lose a lot in rim protection when we go small. So
he's considered a what?
Who Obi? He's a 4. He's a 4. He's 6'9".
He backs Randall.
Yeah. So that's where the conflict comes from. You know, and he's not. He doesn't possess the skill set yet to play the 3 position. Now, if he works on his skills more, like his dribbling, his shooting, maybe we could slide him to the 3 position. But he doesn't have that yet. He's still developing. You feel me? Obi does a lot of great things, but he also, people don't realize he does a lot of things that mess up, which get him sent to the bench, especially on the defensive end. He's improved, but he misses a lot of defensive assignments, Yeah. So that's what get him sent back to the bench. But I would like to see Obi get more minutes, but like I said, when he's on the court, we miss a lot with rebounding and rim protection.
Okay.
So it's hard for us to play, Randall at the 5, Obi at the 4. That's how that lineup would actually work,
Right.
or Randall being on the bench and him playing against the center. But
So-
Randall's the best player on the team, so we can't have him on the bench and Obi playing.
Right, but I think that's the problem is Randall being too much of the best. Like I just looked at the stats. He leads in points, rebounds, and assists. Like, okay, if he lead in points and rebounds because he a 4, but assists, not everybody know the offense is pretty much ran through him if that's the case.
Yeah.
It's no
So
other
the reason
threat.
why
We know where the threat is coming
the reason
from.
why he leads in assists is simple, because teams are playing him the same way, right? They try to pack the paint, and that's where their game plan is to him to make the right reads, and he's been doing more of that the last couple of games. He had a rough game with turnovers last game, but he's been making a lot of the right reads when it comes to whether to shoot or pass the ball. They really collapse the paint.
Yeah,
that's why he's able to get these assists.
Mm-hmm.
He would have more assists if guys were more consistently making 3-point shots. You feel me? But that's another thing. It's 8 o'clock already. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, who run the city? Who run the city?
Oh, the Dutch run the city. Brooklyn run it. You already know what it is.
Yeah, what up, Jay? What's good?
What's good, my guy?
Yeah, we playing tonight, man. What you see the score?
Nah, I ain't even turn on the game yet. I'm gonna turn on the game after this. That's why I was calling y'all to just check in. Know what I mean? And I wanted to ask a question to the Knicks fans.
All right, talk to me, man. What's up? Talk to them.
What's good?
How many times are y'all gonna say it was only 2 points or it was only 5 points? Y'all ain't beat us by a lot. Why does it matter how many points it was? The win is a win is a win, no?
Yeah, it is. But when you talk about how much better you are than us, you feel me? Like y'all always talking about we're so much better than you guys. We're so much better. And y'all only win by 2 points. I'm like, well, I don't know if y'all so much better. You feel me?
But if it's 4 or 5 games in a row, do it.
Yeah, that's valid because y'all on a 3-game losing streak.
4 games.
No.
Y'all lost to Phoenix, us, and
I was
Chicago.
talking about 4 just against us.
Oh,
no,
yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah. We've been whipping them for like 700 days.
Well, yeah, listen, man. They've been tough games, man.
Days.
Listen, y'all have 2 of the best top 5 players in the NBA. So, of course, we're going to take that moral victory, bro. Like, what you talk about? Like,
Okay.
we don't have, we don't have
moral victory and humble pride.
we don't have,
That's right.
Technically, we don't have no superstars on our team, and y'all have 2 of them playing right now.
Not for nothing. I am going to say this. My fault to cut you off, Brody.
No, you good.
Randall, that kid is all right. I be shitting on him, but he's strong. Pause.
Yeah, he is, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he get enough respect.
If he gets him help, he need help.
Yeah.
I mean, things are definitely coming around because I watch all the games. You feel me? So I see the changes that's happening from when the slump was really bad, like when we really started to go bad to where we are now. There's definitely change, especially in Julius Randle in his game, right? Like he wasn't being as decisive as he is now with the basketball, which is also getting a lot of other people going. Evan Fournier is playing better. Alec Burke is in the starting lineup was a big help. I can't wait to see what RJ does when he come back. You feel me? With the new style, the way Julius Randle is playing, you feel me? But we're gonna try to take this next call.
Burger and Fries was helping him out last night, but I think he needs some real help. Like,
I
don't know.
If
he stopped turning over the ball, he'd be better. But they asked him to do so much.
Yeah.
That's why he's turning over the ball.
I think that not just him, the whole team
fact.
had a turnover problem last game. He had the most, but the whole team had a turnover problem.
He had 7.
Derrick Rose had like 4 turnovers, and that's rare. You feel me? So,
but that comeback was fire though. They just couldn't close it out, and I think that's the problem. They can't close the game because
they gonna get no coffee.
Every game, there's that point in the game where we lose the game at that point, and I point that point out every time. You feel me? Like last game, it was the first quarter. We outscored them in every other quarter the rest of the game. You feel me? We scored 31 points all 3 quarters after the first quarter. That was if you look at the stat line, that is the main difference in the game is the fact that we turned over the ball 18 times.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I wish I'd have beat them last night just so they wouldn't have got that extra win so they could be close to us. Man, y'all supposed to handle that last night.
Yeah.
Man, I wish we'd have won too, honestly. Like, because I was in the crib turned up when we came back, right? Down 21 points. You feel me?
Wow.
But things are getting better. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Things are getting better. If we got 60 games left, bro, I guarantee you we'd be somewhere in the top 3 and 5. I'll still stand on that.
That's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee.
He made a bet on it, so we gonna
Yeah,
see
that's
what's gonna
guaranteed.
happen.
I'm not worried,
I think
and I be
they
telling
might stick to number 7. You know what I mean?
nah, that's cap. You feel me? Cause yo, if you look at the disparity in between us and the 3rd seed right now, is
hold on.
is
So
a 3.
you're saying y'all gonna be better than the Bucks, Milwaukee, and Charlotte?
I don't think
Milwaukee, Miami, and Charlotte.
Yeah, definitely Charlotte. You feel
Don't
me?
say definitely.
Definitely Charlotte.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think Charlotte gonna stay like this the whole season, bro. You feel me? I don't think so.
Listen, I think they could do it, but I don't know if they're gonna do it because that's my problem with the Knicks. I don't believe in them. That's why I don't believe in the Knicks.
I mean, you're a Net fan. You're not supposed to believe in the Knicks.
Yo, this is jewelry, man.
You be gassing everything,
Yo,
bro.
man,
Like
Nets fans is the best fans, man.
You be gassing everything. Yeah, you be gassing everything, bro. That's super gas man.
Yeah.
Super gas man sitting next to me. But look, you're not supposed to believe in the Knicks. You're a Net fan, bro. You feel me? I'm not expecting you to believe in the Knicks. But what I'm telling you, from what I watch every game and seeing the progression, we definitely gonna move up in the standings. We only 3 games behind the 3rd seed team, bro, with 60 games left.
Think the top 3 seeds gonna be at the
I
end
want
of
to
the
know
season?
how they supposed to do that.
Huh?
I want to know how they supposed to do that.
All right, but he said the Knicks probably gonna be in the top 3 somewhere.
I said 3 to 5 actually. That's what I said. Between 3 and 5.
He thinking more 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 3 and 5. You feel me? Like 3 is the absolute best case scenario. You feel me? Like absolute best case scenario. 4 and 5 is more realistic, right? So I definitely think we could be in the 4th seed, bro. I definitely see
I think
the way Chicago playing and how close to the number 1 seed race is, I don't know. You feel me? I can't put a pause on who's gonna be number 1 at this moment, right? So I mean, of course, you was
like Milwaukee gonna make a run at some point.
Absolutely,
no, they did. They started.
Already. They already making a push.
Yeah, they went out and got just today. They signed Wesley Matthews.
So
and yesterday they signed DeMarcus.
So if you go in no particular order, right? Because I'm not sure yet. You feel me? In no particular order, I think the top 4 teams is going to be the Nets, Bulls, Milwaukee, and the Heat. Honestly, that's my top 4, and I feel like we could fit in 5. You know what I mean?
All right, well, I got both of y'all here. Let me ask y'all this, because I seen this stat just a few minutes ago. They said in 2008, the West Coast teams that went to the playoffs 1 through 8, all of them had 50+ wins. I'm asking, do you think on the East Coast we could do that this season?
It might be a possibility. This is the first time that I've seen that, like, all the way down to like the 10th, 11th spot, like it's a 500 or better record, right?
We agreed that it's because of the play-in tournament.
And now I just think it's more disparity this year.
I think that play-in tournament made it more competitive.
I think the quality of rookies that's coming in and second year players. No, I'm not talking about him. The quality of rookies and second year players that's coming into the league. They're playing bigger roles and they're playing really well. And the way that all the talent used to be on the West. That's not the case no more. You feel me? Like a lot of the guys is wanting to stay on the East and play in the East. And that's what's helping our side. I was looking at the standings, the West, after 8, there's under 500 records. I don't like that's not normal for the West. You feel me? It's not normal for the East to have more teams above 500 than the West. Right. And that's what's happening right now. And it's dope to see. Do I think we all gonna have 50 wins? I don't know about all that. You feel me? But
I think coaches are just starting to trust the young talent more. Like on all of the teams, it's like the young veterans used to rule the league, and I think the young boys are starting to rule the league more.
Yeah, because Golden State, that running gun offense, man, they changed the league.
That too, and a lot of old school coaches are out of here. You feel me? Like it's not a new coaches. These young coaches are playing the young guys. You feel me? They know how to relate to them better. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's hard for a guy who's 60 something to coach up and talk life into a guy who's 20.
Right. No, to add to that, I think that's why Steve Nash got the job. Part of the reason.
Yeah, I had a boss. I'm sorry to cut you off. I had a boss, right? I had a boss.
He
And
got better, bro.
our age difference was completely different. He was like 66, right? I used to work in corporate America, 66. Bruh, we had nothing to talk about. Like, there was no way that he could relate to me to help me, like, motivate me to do my job better if I needed motivation, because that age disparity. That's what I'm saying. Like, these younger coaches know how to get more out of these younger players. You feel me? I'll just use that as an example for that.
Yeah, nah, that's man,
but
Jay, man, that's a thorough call, man. Yo, you should call up every week if you're gonna do this.
I just wanted to call kick it with you. You already know how y'all do, man. Y'all be killing this shit.
Yeah, appreciate you, Brody.
Run the city, Brooklyn run the city, and we're gonna keep running.
Yo,
that's cap though, but
brother, see, how y'all little brother and big brother at the same time? Because y'all older, but still less. Like y'all like Charlie Murphy. Like,
bro. Nah, you know why y'all the little. You know why y'all? I'm gonna tell you exactly why y'all the little brother, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly why y'all. I'm gonna tell you why exactly y'all the little brother, right? Y'all like the little brother, you know. Y'all want, you know, accolades and celebration for nothing at all. Y'all haven't done anything in the city, but you like, yo, listen. We went to the playoffs a few times and made it to the second round. We the best.
Nah, I said we changed the energy of the city. Y'all was losing.
You were the best.
We came in, we winning, we came in hot, coming in hot.
Yeah, I didn't.
What he's saying right there, because we did. Nobody wanted to come to New York. It was a dead town. Nobody cared. Niggas just wanted to come.
Seen a haystack. Yeah.
Now it's a city of, it's a culture of basketball.
Exactly.
It's real.
Thank you.
Like,
shit is precious, man. The County of Kings got a team now, man. Brooklyn having a team.
I'm just saying, bro.
Huge.
I just need y'all to, you know, like win something, anything before y'all talk this spicy, bro. Just win anything. I just like go to the finals one time, and I'll be like, okay, much respect.
But hold on,
these second round exits, and y'all acting like y'all big shit. That don't make sense to me.
No. Hold on, Jay. I just want to say this. I'm not trying to act like the Brooklyn Nets is big shit. I'm trying to say that, like you said, there's 60 more games. And the fact that the city feel like these are two of the top or two teams that could be playoff contenders or championship contenders, the energy is in the city.
Yeah, the world want to see it.
Yeah, yes. And you could feel it because we live here.
People love rivalries, bro.
Right. So what I'm saying is when you think about rivalries right now, we got the best one.
Yeah.
So like the last game we won, it was a tiebreaker too. So like imagine, like you said, it was a lot of enthused Knicks fans in there too. So case in point is they ain't waiting for it to come to the Garden.
That we ever had.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jay.
We did miss a call because of this call too, and I be cutting people off too. Yeah, you know,
the most expensive tickets in the league.
Huh?
The Knicks got the most expensive ticket prices in the league.
Absolutely, because it's the Garden.
That's crazy.
Right.
And guess what? We still do pretty well, Playboy.
Yo, Jay, we're gonna take some more calls, man.
More than half the games at home.
Yo, listen.
Yeah.
We still do pretty well. It's still a Garden, bro. That's what it is. It's the mecca of basketball. People want to be there.
They want to win
like
there
I
too.
Said before, the NCAA teams made it that. They made it the mecca. It wasn't the Knicks didn't make the Garden the mecca.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Who cares?
We're not gonna get into that. Nets run the city. I'm out of here, man.
All right, yo, thanks, Jay. Yo, wow, man, that was a dope call, man. But shit, man, he said a lot. You know, you want to go off of that?
Listen, I answered everything he said, so we could move on, or you could continue. I don't care.
All right, well, whoever call back. You know what I'm saying?
We apologize about that. That's Big Fan Breezy fault.
Yeah,
he was controlling the phone. He was supposed to cut that
but
call
he was
short.
talking to you, so that's why I was like,
even when people talk to you, I cut them off. Be like, yo, even as Knicks fans, I'd be like, yo, bro, I feel you, but you gotta.
All right, so hopefully the same.
Rep that shit up, B.
Yo, this who run the city? Who run the city? Shout out to Osai. What's good,
what's up, Unc?
Yo, you know I was in the building to watch it live and direct. You heard?
Oh man, what was your favorite play? What was your favorite play, Sad?
You asked him this already.
I mean, I ain't asked him on this though.
It was a hard dunk, man. The putback, man. Harden, he's so talented. But a lot of times I don't see the passion in him. Like sometimes he get on my nerve. He play like he's too cool for school. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So that joint right there was like, yeah, hard. This is what I'm talking about, man. Don't play around with these niggas, son.
Yo, said real quick, just speak to, because you know I didn't go to the game and he didn't go to the game, but just speak to the people and let them know what the energy was like in the fourth quarter when it closed and you don't know who gonna win after Fournier hit the three. What was the energy in the building?
Yo, it was so dope because I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of Knicks fans there.
Okay,
but yo, Nets, it wasn't a lapse in judgment like at the Golden State game. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, nah, y'all ain't gonna do this in here, yo.
That's
so
cap.
The rivalry.
They boot KD. They boot KD at. They boot KD right at.
I was sitting around some enthusiastic Nets fans. There was two white kids to the left of me. You know what I'm saying? And a Spanish kid to the back of me.
Yeah.
We was talking major shit.
I backed it up too. Backed it up.
It was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, beautiful in Brooklyn. Yeah, man. I love it, man. Yo, said thank you for calling up, man, and letting us know what it was like to be at the rivalry game. That's history, man. We took the lead, and you was there to make history. So shout to said the Nets fans is the best fans. Did I say that already?
Cap.
The Duce was going down good. You know what I'm saying? The Duce was going down good. You heard?
Yeah.
You know what
I ain't never mad at no cognac.
I just want to say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I told these cats last year, man. They had a good run at the end of the year with a hurt league, and I know.
Oh, here we go, bro.
But it's a factor.
Here we go, bro. Here we go. Here we go.
This year wasn't going to be successful.
Here we go.
Because the league is healthy and it got better.
Here we
Nobody
go.
wants to listen.
I don't use injuries as an excuse.
Call me Van Stradamus.
No,
man.
that's cap.
Finish like
That's cap. That's cap. That's more cap.
All right, yo, thanks, Sad.
I'm gonna answer what he said after he hang up. But
all right, yo, nah, Sad, thanks, man. Nets fans is the best fans. You already.
Cap. That's more cap.
Yes,
Like, y'all just capping all day.
All right, later.
So first let's talk about it wasn't a lapse of juncture like it was in the Golden State game. KD got booed on the foul line. What are you talking about? So now going back to you talk what he said, how you wrapped up that call? I forgot.
He said
he was
talking
talking
about 8th, 9th seed.
That's cap. And no, he said that last year we only did good because everybody was hurt. Yo, so you want to use that as excuse? Bro, I don't use injury as excuse, but yo, hold on 1 second. I don't use injury as excuse, but do you know the Knicks hasn't played with a full roster all season? Okay, let's keep it going. If that's the excuse you want to use, said you feel me? Like keep it going.
All right, I got you, Seth. I'm gonna handle that. All right, yo, this who run the city? Who run the city?
Hey, yo, man, this your boy so greedy, man.
Yo,
y'all don't never call up when y'all
in the comments, man. These niggas is going crazy.
You talking shit.
I was eating. My girl just ordered like some hibachi and shit.
Word.
Eating some strip, and I was just like, you guys got ate up like some strip, like I was trying to figure out, man.
That's cap.
That motherfucking Randall in the motherfucking food kind of what? Like,
I don't even know what he's saying.
Yo, I know. Me and So Greasy was smoking on a Knick fan pack the other night. Know what I'm saying?
We got Randall packs. We got D-Rose packs. We got all that for y'all, man.
Yo, they said Randall was playing Twister when KD crossed him over.
This is so boring.
Nah, he was looking like the stretchy dude from Static Shock out there.
It's so boring.
Yo, he's playing break dancing. He was fucking boogie nights out there, man.
I wanted to get into something, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the last time, right, before last year, right, before the Knicks been in the playoffs, when was the last time they been in the playoffs?
It was 9 years ago.
Ouch!
And we went just as far. It was 9 years ago, and we went just as far as y'all ever been since y'all been here.
In the playoffs, right? I think the Nets was in New Jersey.
No, that's cap. Y'all was here. Y'all was here. Y'all was in Brooklyn. Y'all, this y'all second year in Brooklyn.
That was
it was our second year in Brooklyn. We went further than y'all didn't go. Y'all didn't.
That's a decade.
It's not a decade because the decade is 10 years. I know you know your math.
It's close to damn near. I'm just saying, man.
But all I'm saying is, yo, y'all
pretty close to
y'all just. This is what I'm saying about y'all being the little brothers, bro. Because y'all happy with just.
We the real.
Just happy with that. We want more.
I can't evolve the Knicks into the city anymore. They axed out.
Yo, man, we've been smoking on a Knick fan pack, man. Yo, we'll smoke on this Knick fan pack later, man.
I'm not smoking on no packs.
man. I just want to let y'all know y'all trash. You feel me? Y'all trash too.
Yo, you know what's mad funny? Y'all talking all that trash shit, but I know for a fact y'all was all sitting there biting your nails during that game, bro.
Because he be going off with nobody on the internet, bro.
Who?
And he trash too.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about y'all whole Knicks troll community.
Oh, I told you we gonna smoke on the Nick fan.
Bro,
pack.
first of all,
I told you.
You talk about somebody who be going. You talk about somebody who be going crazy when nobody's online. I'm the king of that right here. You feel me? He goes live every time nobody's online. You feel me? But you said a lot, and I feel like.
Yo, we gonna smoke on the Nick fan pack tonight. Yo, I'm gonna take this next call.
So
thanks for calling up, man.
I gotta say something. He wouldn't let me talk at all. You feel me?
All right.
There's a whole bunch of rubbish.
Whoever on hold, next on hold.
He's saying a whole bunch of rubbish.
All right, so just call back.
You feel me? He was saying a lot, which was
he
most
said
of the cap.
He said y'all ain't make this playoffs besides last year.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, boom, we made it 9 years ago, but still, y'all haven't did more than like. Y'all just make the playoffs. That's it. Go home first round. Make the playoffs.
Second round. Who run the city?
Y'all only did that twice in all the times y'all made the playoffs. We've made the second round since y'all been here.
Yo, who run the city? Let them know, Angelo.
Look good. I don't want to let nobody know we run the city. I'm gonna keep that to myself, man. You know, I'm not trying to. Oh boy, I ain't trying to piss my man off over there, man.
I'm not pissed off, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm actually good.
You're doing a good job, man.
Thank
you guys
you,
are doing
man.
a great job, man.
Appreciate you.
You already know that. And let them know, Angelo.
Yeah. I don't care if they lost 2 games in a row, but I'm gonna tell you something. When I saw, I think the Knicks are going to get it by the playoffs. I think the Knicks are going to be in a better position.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angelo.
Yeah,
thank you for keeping it real, bro.
Yeah, it was 3 games, Angelo.
Too freaking hard, dude. To lose by
it was 3 games though.
It's only a matter of time, man. But long as they don't beat us, we good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I be trying to tell them, but they don't want us to spread that love, bro.
Appreciate you for keeping it real, bro. No, I don't want you.
I'm the way I am with the Knicks because I got a Knicks player that I work with, man.
All right.
And he from Manhattan.
Okay. All right, yeah, let them know, Angelo.
So
I don't like to deal with that dude, man. I really don't. But it's all love, though. It's all love.
I appreciate you.
All
right.
Yo.
Enjoy the show, fellas.
All right, thank you, bro.
Man. Tune in.
What you got to stop saying is that we lost 3 in a row. We didn't. We lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, ain't losing Phoenix.
No.
Then us,
Phoenix.
then
No,
Chicago?
no. It was Phoenix. Then we beat Atlanta. Then it was y'all. Then it was Chicago.
Okay.
So yeah, cut the cap, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just need you to be accurate with your facts. You feel me? If you're going to talk spicy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was pretty close.
Not close enough.
I know
You
y'all
feel me?
won't change the winning thing, but until somebody leads an assist besides Randall.
No, that's cap.
That shows no ball rotation.
That's cap. What we need to do is be consistent. You feel me? Like it's always that one part of the game where it's a big stretch, where it's a 15-0 stretch or a 16-0 stretch. Bruh, is inconsistent and lack of effort. Like you feel like you see
rotation.
That is not, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like I let you talk how you need to talk about the Nets, right? But I'm telling you from actually watching the games, and you can't tell me there's no ball rotation by just looking at the stats because sometimes the ball moves and people don't make shots. You feel me? That's exactly. So that's what I'm telling you.
Y'all
like
27 out of 30.
Huh?
Y'all 27 out of 30.
27 out of 30 and what?
Assists.
Yeah, and that's the issue. Like when we started off good in the season, we were higher. And that has a lot to do with people not making shots and us going cold. You feel me? Like we had a horrible shooting stretch in that drought. You feel me? Like horrible shooting stretch. So that goes a lot with assists. I don't care how well you pass the ball. If guys is not making shots, you're not going to get an assist for it. You don't get assists for just a good pass. Somebody has to make the bucket. You feel me?
Nah, that's
but what it is
rotated somewhere else.
What it is that we got to be more consistent. That's it.
All right. Who run the city?
What's good? Fast time, Knicks run the city, man. Let me talk to y'all for a minute,
What's
man.
good?
Go ahead. Everybody else talking for a minute.
I'll let y'all say your piece. Let me say my piece for a minute, man. Here's my thing, though. You see, the Knicks get clowned by every team in the league about their lack of success, or what y'all call their lack of success, because of the whole rebuilding period. Y'all Nets is about to have a rebuilding period, too. Do y'all not see that coming?
Hell no.
And fans already tried to get at me earlier about this in the weekend.
I'ma smoke you if you
And
talk that
that
shit, bro. I'm telling you now.
He not
What
gonna
you
smoke
telling
you.
me?
Listen, we got lucky with the draft class. This is a special draft class. Kessler Edwards, Dayron Sharp, Cam Thomas solidifies our ball club for going forward without KvN Harden saga, is what I'm saying. I'm telling you that because we got the two round one draft picks in Kessler. He was a second round draft pick, but going into leaving the college and going into the NBA, he averaged 17.2. We have picked, we did great in the draft, and that's why I disagree with you, bro.
There's a lot of guys who averaged 17 points in college and came bums in the NBA, bro.
Like who?
There's a lot of guys.
Over the next 3 years.
Nope.
Most of them went to Houston because of the whole Harden thing. Now, my thing is this. Y'all over the cap for the next 2 years, including this will make it 3. So what do you mean? Y'all 60 million plus over the cap. Y'all going to pay a mad luxury tax, and y'all have not produced a title yet with the team y'all have. Y'all got three of the top 5 players in the NBA. There is no excuse, fans, for what y'all doing. But my thing is this: y'all clown the Knicks organization so much about the lack of winning. Where's your title?
What do you mean I clown her? You can watch me, yo, bro. You can look. You can watch, bro.
You can't talk.
Clown. I never clowned y'all. How could I clown y'all for having a title? We don't have nothing.
I'm not saying you clown.
Except for
I'm
not
saying
winning.
You clown nobody. I'm not saying nobody clown anybody. That's not what I'm saying.
No. You saying that we
for our you said that you clown us for our lack of recent success.
Yes. Because I'm telling you, the pressure. Yeah.
How are y'all gonna win? Y'all minus Kyrie now. Y'all not winning the title.
I'm telling you, listen, and I'm saying this on the part. I said, listen, bro. I said this on my vlog, and I'm saying it here. I'm kind of glad that Kyrie not coming back because of Cam Thomas. Because if Kyrie, everything's a cause and effect. If Kyrie's here, Cam Thomas, in my opinion, we trade for him or some shit like that. I feel like he don't get no playing time and he winds up going somewhere else. I feel like with Kyrie not being there and going through the injuries, like, Nick Fan said, they get the opportunity to play. And we got good talent with Dayron Sharp and Cam Thomas, and I like Kessler Edwards. And I feel like they under the tutelage. I mean, they learning from 2 of the top players in the league ever.
True.
So case in point is,
gotta mesh with them, though.
But that's what I'm.
You gotta fit in the system in order for you to be successful.
Okay. So since we talking and you're a Knicks fan, as far as the system is concerned, you know that if you heard about Cam Thomas, he's fitting in the system now because the way he played in college is not what he's doing now. We looking for him to hit open jumpers and attack to a minimum, but we know the double team is going to happen with KvN Harden, and when it happens, we're going to kick the ball to him, and we need him to knock that down. He's been filling that role. He shot about like a 500 clip. You know what I'm saying? So he's playing well with fitting into the system, and that's why I disagree once more. And again, like, talk your shit, bro. But I'm gonna talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't mind that at all. We do this all the time.
Yeah, you know how we do.
Y'all Nets fans is coming out of the closet now because y'all got to win against us. Y'all got
bro, it's ridiculous, bro. You know how quiet
say that. I'm always.
You know how quiet these phone lines be. You know how quiet these
phones.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like 4-1.
Yeah, you know how quiet these phone lines be. The only person that call up on the regular is sad. You feel me? It be quiet up here, bro. But today, y'all got a lot to say.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Come on now.
Nah, a few of them called up a few times before.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Let them know Angelo.
But yeah, Angelo's a reoccurring
So
call up.
greasy.
Barely calls up, bro.
He called up like twice.
But you feel me? But
he'll be back.
It'll be quiet. Most weeks it'll be quiet. Yo, Big Fair Breezy be sitting here have to ask you guys to call up. But now today I got a lot to say.
It's all good. They know I'll be holding it now. They know this guy my handle. This shit was good.
You sitting there like, yo, y'all that fancy to call up.
Word.
Yo,
he be pleading with y'all to call up.
Listen, man, I'm asking them to, I'm asking them to, hold on.
Yo, we gotta take this next call, man.
Yo, thanks for calling up, Fresh Ash.
No doubt, yo. Respect to y'all, man.
I appreciate you.
Likewise.
You gotta hurry up before they hang up, bro.
Right. Hello? I mean, who run the city? Who run? Oh Lord. Who run the city? The podcast. Who run the city?
Did you pick up the call, bro?
I press Flash. Who run the city?
Is Flash to pick up the call?
It's the other line, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't touched a house phone in forever, son.
Yeah. Yo, just call back. Y'all know what it is. Yo,
I haven't touched a house phone in forever, son.
well, what I will say is, if you're watching the game, y'all see that we came out hot in the second quarter. We had them a 12-1 run, and now the game tied at 39. So yeah, you know, who run the city? Who run the city?
Brooklyn.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's your name?
Matty, brother.
Oh, I thought it was you, man. I'm glad you called
Matty?
back, man. Yeah, man.
I like Matty.
See,
Matty's
he
a
a
good
Nets
guy.
fan that he don't call every week, but he'll still call up. See, he called back, man. So shout to Matty, man. What's going on, Matty?
It be said in Matty. That's
Oh,
it.
not much, man. I was going to give my big shout out these last 2 weeks to the unsung hero, James Johnson, putting in some phenomenal minutes.
Talk that shit. What did he do? He had like 27.
9.5 boards, 2 assists per game in 26 minutes over the last 6.
Nice. Matty's my guy, man. Yo, you my guy. Yo, remember he had 27 the other night?
He did. He also pulled down 10 boards that game, too.
Double. That's how you do. You utilize get in the roster rotation.
But my main shout out was over to Jay tonight from the last college. As Knicks fans, you're all very concerned with how much we spend in a luxury tax. But as Nets fans, I could really care less that my billionaire owner wants to spend $100 million to build a championship.
Exactly.
I don't pay extra for that. I don't pay tax on that.
Me neither.
Knicks fans bring it up all the time, like they didn't spend half of the last 20 years over the luxury tax as well.
Wow.
As a Knicks fan, I just would like to know, why is the luxury tax such a thing for you when you have the richest team in the league and Dolan spends zero?
So my thing is,
real talk to him, man.
My thing is this: is not so much I care about the luxury tax. I don't care about the luxury tax. I care about how much it handcuffs your team from being able to actually sign people. You feel me?
What? We got better signers than you,
bro. Y'all had to sign people at. Y'all had to sign people. Look. So all right.
Play with Harden. People want to play with
all right.
So you don't have to pay. We're getting LaMarcus Aldridge averaging 14 and 6, and he costs $1 million a year. How much in Kemba Walker to not play?
So we paying him $9 million. So what I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is also people have to be willing to take that bread. You feel me? Like that's one thing you have to bank on, right? But if they don't feel like taking that bread, then y'all won't be able to sign the people that y'all want. You feel me? And as far as your owner being so much willing to pay this luxury tax, I seen how hard Sean Marks was working to try to cut down some of that luxury tax, because I don't care how rich you are, playing tens of millions of dollars is still tens of millions of dollars, bro. You feel me? Rich people don't get rich by just throwing away money to throw away money. And y'all have to win now. You feel me? Y'all have to win now, because if y'all don't win now, it's going to be for nothing. You feel me? Even Golden State, who has another billionaire owner, had to start letting some people go because they was going to be well over the luxury tax. You feel me? So,
yo, player for player, we got better signings.
I mean, we only signed Fournier and Kemba.
And Kemba out the rotation.
When we took our first big three, and then you said we would never make the playoffs again, and then somehow the Nets are back in the playoffs.
Who said that?
Because then the Knicks made it back to the playoffs.
Who said they?
All my Knicks people. That might not be strictly Jay.
All the
Knicks people.
You getting all the Knicks flack.
We're never gonna make the playoffs, and we were back.
But how well did that first big three work out for you guys?
That was the first seats. Everybody know that.
And King was arguably one of the worst GMs in the history of the sport.
Yo, Matty, man.
He said who? He said who is?
We came back better and quicker than the Knicks did, having all their draft picks.
Talk to him.
All
Matty.
our draft picks. No, that's incorrect, sir.
Yo, we're gonna talk about the draft picks. Hold on, we're gonna get the next call, Matty.
That's incorrect, sir.
Hey, be good. I'll talk to y'all soon.
I appreciate you, Matty.
Yo, call back next week, Matty.
I will, man.
All right, cool. Yo, man.
That's absolutely wrong.
Who run the city? All right, just call up.
Just call back. Call back.
We got some dope calls tonight, man.
Yeah, you only saying that because there's a whole bunch of Net fans. You feel me? And it's weird. You feel me? Because I remember Said and Matty be the only Net fans that call up. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, you
And
said Maddie now. You putting some respect on Maddie.
because
Yeah.
he calls up often.
And he calls up with good content.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
not just trying to bark at the Knicks. Like that whole stat with James Johnson, that shit is real. As far as his impact since he's been getting minutes,
Maddie pull up with the stats, man.
It's real.
I ain't never got no real. You know what I mean? Maddie's a decent caller, but you know, I gotta do what I do. You feel me? I'm here.
Yeah, no, of
I'll
course.
do what I do.
Yeah, but trust me, man. My fans been cooking tonight. You got a
Not
lot
really.
on. What, Jay?
Not
The way
really.
he called up.
He
So
said a lot, but
Greasy?
he wasn't cooking. Like so, Greasy did a lot of yelling, but he wasn't really cooking.
Maddie?
He was trying to be funny, but you know.
And you told, and that was valid too, because again, like you said, you don't something about millionaires. Then if you like that about millionaires, like what you care about the salary cap for?
Again, I explained why I cared about the salary cap.
Like,
it's
but
not
to
about
a fan, it's like
it's not
so
about
what?
it's not really.
To
it's
a fan, yeah.
Bruh, it's not about the luxury tax. I don't care about the luxury tax. That's
Me
not
neither.
something I care about. The salary cap, literally, not only do you go into the luxury tax when you over the salary cap, it prohibits the people you could sign. You feel me? Like the amount of money that you could sign on the next person once you over the salary cap, it prohibits that.
Yeah.
So you need people.
And it didn't affect us.
You need people like Patty Mills that be like, oh, well, I just want to, hurry up and try to get a ring, so I'm going to take $1 million. You feel me?
Play with purpose and passion.
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's not his train of thought.
He had to take less money to play for the Nets. He's worth more than that.
He want to play here.
He had to take less money to play for the Nets. Yes or no? Is he not worth more than his contract? He's getting like yes or no? Is he not worth more than what he's getting paid now?
I ain't jacking that. I'm saying
he's not worth more.
Be here,
bro.
That's why he's here.
It's a simple question, bro. Why are you trying to dodge the question?
Is
Patty Mills not worth more than what he's getting paid now as for the Nets?
I mean, yeah, but what's your point?
My point is you need players that's worth more to take less to come and play for your team. You feel me?
Passion and purpose. That's why they here.
Bro.
They go there for checks. And you know that. Allen Houston got paid. And a lot of other players just
stop talking about Allen Houston. Put some respect on his name because he took the team to the finals. He took the team to the finals the year before. He got paid. The only reason why and he got injured.
I'm saying, guys,
get out of here, bro.
So salary cap wise, y'all paying the guy not playing.
He got injured. You feel me? Like he got
but it's
injured.
Still a fact of it though.
He got injured. It's not like he stopped playing because he didn't want to play basketball no more.
I just said it was a fact.
And he earned that money because he led the team to the finals
one time.
But when has a net ever led, bro? When has a Brooklyn Net ever led your team to the finals? A Brooklyn Net? Nobody.
We know this already.
All right, so put some respect on Allen Houston's name, dog. And he did it as an 8th seed in the playoffs.
Okay.
Nice. What you talking about? So yes, he earned his bread. You acting like he fleeced the Knicks. He didn't. He earned his bread, bro.
Well, I know that KD earned his bread.
Y'all be talking crazy.
When it come down to signings, I'm glad we signed KD to that extension, bro. Harden too.
Harden didn't sign.
Well, he didn't sign, but I'm glad he on the team. He did enough to be on the team. I know that. So again, I only put emphasis on that to say that every player that's here want to be here, regardless of what they getting paid. And I think that's more so for the long run. Again, like Bruce Brown, he could have left. He didn't leave because he wanted to play here. I think it's about the long game. Like, yo, I could win here, get a championship, then get a contract after that.
I think Bruce Brown is going
to get
Bruce Brown will get more PT here than anywhere else.
Bruce Brown is
because
playing great.
He's not look. If he go anywhere else, it's going to be more of a glaring hole on his offensive game, right?
Nah,
here,
he got better with the three. He shooting
absolutely, bruh. He has to spot up, shoot, and he has a floater. That's pretty much it, right? So
and he cuts and he makes picks for Harden. And he makes the game easy for Harden.
On other teams, that he's not gonna succeed offensively like that because you don't have two people like James Harden and KD to take all the offensive attention away from him. You feel me? Like
he fits here.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's why he wants to stay here because I don't think a lot of other places he'll be getting the same amount of PT.
Yeah, that's your opinion on why you want to stay here. But I'm telling you that he want to stay. Part of the reason is that it's a championship run. It's a ship named champion. It's a championship.
That's your opinion.
True, but yo,
So
it's a
you-
fact that the Nets are going for a championship.
But that's
We're
your
championship
that's
contenders.
your opinion why he wants to stay. You feel me? You don't. Do you have the article where he said I want to stay because this is a championship
I
contender and I
probably
want to make
do.
that?
I probably quoted something like that. But my point is that
But
the
what I'm saying,
players
like,
are
if you-
not being duped. They know that they gonna.
Nobody
do
said
whatever.
that.
Yeah, but I feel like far as
I said part of the
business-
reason why he wanted to stay is because he's going to get more PT here. You feel me? He is,
But
and that's kind of a fact.
no, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying he's a good fit.
He got less
It's not
minutes
like-
in Detroit.
It's not like he's here not getting minutes like Kemba. He just got out of the rotation, so it's a low risk, no reward. Stop saying a high reward. He's not a fucking reward.
I said
He's
going.
a fancy pants
Listen,
walker.
this is what I'm saying, bro. Like you like to try to twist what I'm saying. Like listen to what I'm saying. I said when we
Nah,
signed him,
listen.
it was a low risk, high reward situation. The low risk was the low signing because Kemba was getting a lot more money than what we signed him for. A whole lot more money. We only signed him for $9 million. So if he pans out, great. If he doesn't, okay. Like he'd be 2 years. All right. You feel me? Then he's gone. 9 million. It's not making a major dent in the salary cap. You feel me? We tried it. It didn't work. Time to move on,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's the bullshit I'm talking about. Because Peyton was your problem last year. He's supposed to come and fix what Peyton didn't do, and he's not doing that. Burks is. So
Okay,
again,
Burks is a part of the team, bro.
part of the reason
feel
why
me?
y'all got 11 losses because Burks maybe didn't start from the beginning of the season. Maybe Kemba should have came off the bench. Maybe
No.
Grimes should get
Bro,
more
this-
minutes over Kemba.
There's no way in the world. No. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's not too many coaches in the entire NBA that's going to start Alec Burke at point guard over Kemba Walker in the beginning of the season before they even see how the team play. You feel me? Like, get out of here, bro. That's a ridiculous take. You feel me? There's not too many coaches that's gonna be like, I'm not. You know what? I'm just gonna start Alec Burke at point. You feel me? Even though we got Kemba Walker, we just signed him. We're not going to see how this works, but we're going to start Alec Burke. That doesn't make sense, bro. There's not too many coaches. Matter of fact, I think a coach would get fired the first 3 games if it don't work out, if that happened. You feel me? Like, get out of here. You feel me? You had to give that a chance to work. You feel me? It didn't work. Most of Kemba's, the reason why Kemba is on the bench mostly is because of his defensive ineffectiveness. You feel me? Like, that's the most reason why he's on the court.
Last in defense when he on the floor. And
First when he's off the floor. You
Yes.
feel me? So yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer decision. You feel me? That's a no-brainer decision.
Shout to Maddie, man. James Johnson got fucking 9 points. He got 11 minutes, 9 points, and 5 boards, shooting 4 for 5. He's playing great, man. Yo, again, the players fit on our team. Again, the 4 guys with I mentioned earlier with Nick Clax, James Johnson, Nick Clax, James Johnson, Bruce Brown, and Ben Bree. That's our defensive core. These guys fit into our system because we lacked defense last season. So coming in, they already know they're going to impact their team because they know their roles. And that's the difference I feel like between the Nets and the Knicks. But again, emphasis on the Nets, not talking about the Knicks. I feel like, again, Cam Thomas right now, he's in the game. He got 9 minutes. He didn't take 1 shot. That's because we're developing him to grow in the system. We want him to be able to have cohesiveness, a chemistry without just always being a first option. You know, Cam Thomas led the all rookies last season in college with the with his points per game. So again, that's who Cam Thomas is. He led all rookies last season, and now he's in the game right now, hasn't taken 1 shot. We're developing him to be more than a scorer. He's playing defense now, and I see him make some good passes as well.
Because he can't take all the shots.
Nah, that's fine.
He can't take shots away from KD and Harden. Like that doesn't make sense.
No, but still, my thing is, I like the fact that he's on the floor with them. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not taking those shots, he's on the floor with them. That means he playing defense because they're not gonna have him out there if he ain't playing defense. And not only is he playing defense, Harden is getting a chance to rest, and we thought that would be a problem because Harris isn't there. You know what I'm saying? David Duke Jr., he's a point guard and he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we needed somebody to give Harden a rest, and I think that's what we did. And part of the reason why we was effective against y'all is that we didn't have Harden bringing the ball up and down the court every time. But he was hot, so he was kind of just doing whatever he wanted. You feel what I'm saying? But case in point is Harden has help. You know what I mean? It won't be so much strain on him. We know, you know what I'm saying, that he was rehabilitating in the beginning of the season, and 21 games went past the 22nd game. And, you know, I think he's getting back to the old Harden, for lack of better words. You know what I'm saying? I think he's playing excellent. But with Cam Thomas able to give him rest, I think that's where we see him the most efficient. So, you know, I again put emphasis on Cam Thomas being the best rookie in New York City. You're getting the most minutes. You're making the most points. It's not really a debate for real. Like, it's just what it is. You know, it's the, and I feel like tonight he ain't take no shots yet. So let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't want to jump the gun, but I like the fact that he's in the game with KD and
I also think that, you know, with the Kemba Walker being benched, we definitely gonna start seeing more Grimes getting PT. You feel me? He has to figure it out. And I'm shout out for Coach Tommy T, not just throwing him in the fire and letting him make a ton of mistakes so he can get down on himself. You feel me? Like, wean him into the game. I've seen a lot of things that I like from him. I love him on the defensive end. You feel me? He's just slowly, gradually giving more PT. You feel me? And shout out to Coach Tommy T for not throwing him to the wolves and having a guard, you know, whatchamacallit, DeRozan and Levine, pretty much your first major minutes in the NBA. Like, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. Your first major minutes in the NBA, you got two of the most dynamic scorers in this season. You feel me? In the NBA, you got to guard them. But he's definitely going to, well, JJ was trying to call. JJ, call back, Brody. I don't know.
Yeah, call back. It's off. It's not off.
It's not off. That's why.
Oh, I don't know,
bro.
I thought it just automatically hang up, like a cell phone.
The Big Fair
Breezy house phones neither.
Big Fair Breezy left the line open so no Knicks fans could call in, bro.
Man,
he did that.
I see JJ all the time, man. So he is more than welcome to call.
Listen, man, he trying to be slick, man. He tried to leave the line open. Yo, JJ, call back, Brody.
Yeah, call back, bro.
Yeah,
no harm, no foul.
Yeah, but
shit, Marcus Aldridge playing great right now. He got 11 points. Tight game.
What's the score?
It's close. It is. Say
who run the city? Who this?
Wow, Breezy, this how you doing it?
Yo,
how you doing it, Breezy?
Nah, never that, man.
You got a few phone calls of the net.
Yeah, you like
you
that?
You like 5-1 or something like that. Nah, you just left the phone like that for nobody else to call it.
Nah, I apologize.
You know I ain't calling you.
Nah, I do. Nah, sorry. Nah, I apologize, man. I apologize. Nah, I do. I really do.
Trying to get my guys filthy,
you made me forget what I was gonna say, man. Honestly, I'm just calling just to rep my Knicks now because I had like a lot to say. Nah, I forgot, man. I was screaming out in the comments like, "Yo, what's up with the phone, man?"
Yeah, that's why I looked. I was like, "Oh, snap! JJ trying to call."
You tampered with it, man. This is tampering.
Yo, you know what? That's overusage of me answering it. From now on, let him answer it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, sometimes
I answered it all the time.
Sometimes I be answering the phone a lot. You don't answer the phone at all. So nah, today was your day, bro.
Yeah, no, I apologize, man. I'm sorry. I'm glad you called back. And
yeah, that's tampering. I forgot what I was gonna say because I remember I wanted to rebuttal about
you wanted to rebuttal about what?
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was. I was just trying to scream in the comments for too long, man.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna rep my Knicks and just step off the line, bro.
It's all good, JJ. You already know the vibes, Brody.
All right, man. That's tampering, though.
Call up, man. Bro. You call 8:00 next week, man. You the first caller, bro.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, nah, we appreciate the callers, man. You see, we dedicate a whole hour to the callers, man. I would never on purpose do that. So we appreciate it. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to all the Knicks fans that called up real heavy with the Nets fans tonight. And I appreciate that because it was a Knicks-Nets game. So, that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? They called up when it matters the most. It matters all the time, but it matters the most because this podcast is Knicks First Nets.
My Knicks fans, I ain't worried about nothing. I already know what time it is. You feel me? Y'all call up consistently and often. So we already know the vibes, bro. You feel me?
I feel a pain in his Knicks fan soul.
No, it ain't.
He missed y'all, man.
Nah, I'm good, bro. You see how comfortable I am? Got my hands in my pocket. I'm comfy. I'm sitting all the way back. You feel me? Very comfy over here. You feel me? Relaxed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's good to know, man.
Relaxed.
Because I remember how I looked at y'all schedule and I said, yo, this schedule is soft. You was like, nah, look at February. And we in December. So if y'all looking like this now, you know, I seen Randall. He said, yo, we could go on a 2-week run and we'll change everything. So who knows what's going to happen with the Knicks? I know that we 15-6.
Speaking of which, looking at our next
we looking good.
Looking at our next 4 games, it's very possible we go for a run right now. You feel me?
First off.
You know, we played Denver. Denver ain't really playing good. They lost 7 of the, I mean, they 3-7 out of their last 10. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's not really great basketball. So that's definitely a winnable game.
I think that's where
You feel
Jeff
me?
Green went.
And then we played.
I'm glad we gave Patty that money.
We played. I remember. Now I forgot.
See, Knicks fans. Yeah, play.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, we like I said, we played Denver first. Then I know we played the Spurs, then the Pacers, then Toronto. Yeah. You feel me? We owe Toronto, and Toronto ain't really playing that great either. They 3-7 in their last 10 as well. You feel me?
They just beat Milwaukee though. Holy shit!
Listen, they're not. You can't sleep on these guys.
Y'all
obviously.
lost to them already, right?
Yeah.
Obi went off.
Yeah, you can't sleep on these guys. Obviously, right? You feel me? So,
Fleet went off too.
Yeah, and I think one of those games we had a large lead in too. That's what made it annoying. But yeah,
you see a 4-game win streak?
I said it's possible. You feel me? I'm not predicting one. It's possible. You feel me? Because these are very winnable games, especially with Denver not playing their best basketball right now. You know, we beat Indiana the last time we faced them. You feel me? And Toronto is a winnable game, bro. They not really playing great basketball right now. You know, they, like I said, they 3-7 out of their last 10.
Yeah.
It's very winnable games. We could be on a 4-game win streak right now. You feel me? Like, it's very possible. And seeing what I saw from the Knicks over the last 2 games, even though they were losses, I'm optimistic. You feel me? That's why I keep on telling the Knicks fans, yo, be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I see what's happening with the team. You feel me? With the team, I see what's happening. Mm-hmm. We lost to 2 really good teams, man. The top 2 teams in the East right now. Yeah. And they were close games. Like, if we were getting blown out by these teams, concerning. You feel me? But we.
All right. So after 21 games, right? Like, I'm looking at it now. So we 8-2 out of our last 10. You guys are
5-5 or 6-5. Oh, 5-6.
4-6.
4-6. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So okay. So what I'm trying to get at is, I remember asking, with these new signings, who do you guys go to the fourth quarter? I'm only saying that to say, like, we knew to go to KD in the fourth quarter versus y'all, right? Obviously, but y'all knew the double team. This is where the role players come in. You feel what I'm saying? Because even in the post-game interview, KD was like, yo, I wasn't prepared for that. These are his words. He's like, yo, I ain't know they was going to do that. And they did.
People normally don't double team him at the end of games.
Yeah,
it's like,
so, yeah.
You live... But I think that's stupid as well. You feel me? Like, you don't. KD's made a million of these kind of shots at the end of games. Why would you put somebody on an island with KD and be like, yo, good luck? You feel me? Like, no, that's not smart. Get the ball out of his hand and force somebody else to score, bro. Like,
so I said that to say that we know we're gonna go to KD at the end of the game. Confidently, besides Randall, like, everybody knows that Randall's gonna get the ball, but I like what y'all did with Fournier, but I feel like it's not versatile enough.
That's definitely not true. You feel me? Because even a few times this season, it been Alec Burke to take those clutch shots. It's been Emmanuel Quickly. Okay. It's been Fournier. You feel me? Like what I said before still rings true. It just hasn't been leading to a lot of success as of late. But you asked I remember you asking the question, who you go? I said we could go to anybody. We could go to D Rose. We could go to Alec Burke. We could go to Quickly.
RJ, the fans ain't saying RJ. They saying that RJ too one-dimensional.
Which that's not true. You feel
like
me?
I'm talking about just in the fourth quarter. Like, just who's your go-to guys?
Again, that's not true.
I heard you
feel me?
Said.
Like, so what I'm saying, as far as RJ being one-dimensional, that's not true. You feel me? I just think the whole offense was struggling at that time when RJ was struggling. Mm-hmm. And he just happened to be struggling the worst, aside from Kemba, right? He just happened to be offensively, he was struggling the worst, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's because the whole offense was struggling finding the rhythm. But there's been and then before he got sick, he started to get back into form. The last game, I think he had 15. He shot a high percentage from the field. You feel me? But as far as him being one-dimensional, that's cap. You feel me? He could shoot. He could drive to the basket. That doesn't sound one-dimensional to me. If you want to say that he needs to work on his right hand, then that's different. You feel me? Like he does. He favors his left hand. That's his strong hand. But I also see him go to the rack with his right hand when it's necessary. You know,
so as far as lineups is concerned, because I feel like, all right, I'm asking you as a fan, what in the 2 minutes, who do you want in the game? Because I'm asking this because what I see is the coaches, they don't fuck around. Like they be subbing the hell out when you know when they fouls, and then they switch it like, all right, you going in on defense. All right, now you going in on offense. Like they don't play that shit. But I'm asking for the sake of the conversation, in the last 2 minutes, who you want to see on the floor?
Whoever's hot.
Okay.
You feel me? Whoever's hot. Because from game to game, that could change. You feel me? Sometimes Fournier could be hot. And I'll be like, yo, we need Fournier on the court because he's been scorching tonight, right? Sometimes he's not that guy. You feel me? Sometimes we need to depend on Quickly because Quickly is scorching that coming down the stretch, right?
Pick 5 guys.
Again, it depends on who hot. I don't care personally, is whoever's playing the best. And that's pretty much been Coach Tommy T's motto. You feel me? Whatever lineup has been working the best, that's the lineup he's going to go with down the stretch. The only thing I think is that, you know, I don't use, you know, I'm a fan of not using injuries as an excuse. You feel me? But facts are facts. We've been shorthanded for these last few games. You feel me? Like, so players been having to play more minutes, and the only thing that's happened, especially when you try to come back from these large leads when you shorthanded.
I still got that 9-man roster.
Nah, bro, we pretty much use a lot of people. We use like 10 people, bro.
Oh, okay, got a 10-man roster.
Because it'd be like a platoon switch. Like you could just count who comes off the bench Quickly. Well, it was Alec Burke, but it was Quickly, Grimes, Noel when he's healthy, or Taj Gibson, they interchangeable, Obi, and wait, I said quick. Rose, yeah. How can I forget Rose? Yeah. So that's 5 people off the bench, 5 starters, 5 people off the bench. That's a 10-man rotation. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I respect it. I respect that. I just smiled for no reason because Cam Thomas hit a 3 right before half. We got the lead if y'all paying attention. And to answer my same question, in the fourth quarter, I agree with that. It do depends because I don't always want to see Patty Mills out there. Sometimes he goes cold and it's like, all right, don't put him in the game. Please don't put him in the game. But the short shots, you definitely want to see KD in there. You want to see KD in there, and you want to see Bembry and James Johnson in there, and LaMarcus Aldridge. If I had to choose, I'm going with LaMarcus Aldridge for he could score the ball, and that's why we're dangerous too. Because on the I'll get into that later. But LaMarcus Aldridge, James Johnson, Bembry, KD, and Harden, or Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
We had a discussion. You feel me? Going back to this next game. Remember, I was telling you, I was like, yo, listen, man. I think Mitchell Robinson is going to do pretty good against LaMarcus Aldridge because of his length, and LaMarcus can't just shoot over him. I was kind of right about that.
Nah, he had a tough game with Mitch Robinson. Y'all played good defense in the interior. I was looking for Patty to windmills to outdo Derrick Rose, and I was looking for LaMarcus Aldridge to win that matchup. And I wouldn't say he lost the matchup, but it was close. You know, it wasn't a big point difference. You know what I'm saying? Well, I thought that's what
Mitch ain't there for points. Mitch was there to do what he did.
No, but that's my point. LaMarcus was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's there to score the basket, and he didn't for real because of defense. And I respect it. But that's why we win with a James Johnson, because he's gritty. He's not really looking for the shot. You know, he's out there on the floor. He's going to do everything but look for the shot, unless KD's getting double teamed. Then he attacked the basket. To me, that's just how.
Yeah, he really had no choice in that situation but to attack. The shot clock was running down. Like the game clock was running down. There was 2 seconds left when he got fouled. Yeah. You feel me? So he didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, but no,
but be aggressive. You feel me?
Yeah. I credit him for that though, because again, he could have took the jumper. And I'm saying that to say what you expect from a MVP candidate is not what you expect from a role player. And James Johnson, he's earning his minutes. So what I like about Steve Nash is that after you play good, you continue to stay in the roster rotation. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Like It's the first half, and Cam Thomas got 13 minutes. He took
So-
one shot. And that's what I'm saying. They fitting him into the system and it's working. And as far as the plus minus is -1, but we up by 4. I have for
So,
59, 55.
I mean that's a loaded statement because you can't really say what's happening because you didn't see it, because sometimes guys don't take shots because teams are not just giving them the shot. Like they do a lot of scouting on these guys, bro. You feel me? Like the coaching staff could be like, yo, that's your matchup. Don't let him do this. You don't know. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but to say that it's just because he's trying to fit in the rotation, that's, I don't know.
No,
without
no,
seeing
that's
it.
that's not me from because I seen the game. These are quotes from Steve Nash. This is
Okay.
Steve Nash discussing or talking about the progress of Cam Thomas and fitting in the system because his role is going to be bigger because Kyrie's not there and Joe Harris just got hurt. So
Yeah,
like
I'm saying that because you said he took one shot, so that's us trying to fit him into the scheme. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. That didn't kind of make a lot of sense to me because I'm like, we not really seeing what's happening. You feel me? Like,
that's definitely
yeah.
for me. Not even videos. This is sometimes I read articles. That's what I'll be saying. Like before I come in, I'll be doing a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? And Steve Nash and the Brooklyn Net Ball Club speak highly of Cam Thomas. They like this kid.
So boom, I got something to say too, especially about Coach Tommy T, because he's been getting a lot of flack about his rotations and stuff. But he said something that made a lot of sense, right? And I struggle, our time struggling, right? The reason why he was so confident in putting Alec Burke in a starting lineup, he's like, oh, that's because we have a large sample size of this rotation being on the court together. And I'm like,
what's that supposed to mean?
During the game, how he mixes up the lineups.
Okay.
So he's really like putting guys out there when we're struggling to see how these guys work.
Oh, he's mixing it up like Steve Nash?
Like Steve Nash. You just talking about how Steve Nash need to take a page out of Tommy T book. Now you talking about
he did
like
on the
Nash.
defensive
So, boom.
side, but now he take a page out of our book.
Who says this hasn't been the plan? Because he's been making these kind of roster rotations all year, mixing matching people. Like when things ain't been working,
he's been Burks right before he played us though.
But what I'm saying is this: he did that because he has the data, the sample size that he wanted to be like, okay, yes, we should make this move because we've seen how this roster works on the court several times already. We've seen it over a course of a few games in this many minutes. How this roster work with each other, and that's what he's doing. I it didn't click that was happening. You feel me? To me, at least, because I be a lot of times in tune with my emotions. So until he said that, I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. You feel me? Like you did see how that worked. That's why you would make that decision. Because I was like, I don't know at first with the Alec Burke in the starting lineup, not having a prototypical point guard out there. I don't know. And then when he said that, I was like, interesting. You feel me? And I like what I see when they play together, man. Pause.
But that's the big difference between Peyton and Burks. Peyton go out and do everything but shoot the ball.
Bro, that shit was the most annoying thing in America.
Burks, he come out, he gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? He gonna create something, and that's what I'm saying. We got that in Cam Thomas, but they like, nah, don't do that. Don't even do none of that. You out there with KD and Harden, you good. Just wait till you open and then shoot that.
Like I like the reason why I like Burks because he mixes up his offense. It's not just him, trying to shoot. And I think that was happening with Kemba too a lot on offense. He was just trying to shoot threes and wasn't really mixing up his offense like that. But Burks, you give him he trying to take you to the rack. He gonna pull up for the mid range. He gonna shoot the three. You feel me? Like he trying to get the bucket. So you feel me? And I love the fact that no matter how bad he's playing or how bad he's shooting, he's still a threat in the fourth quarter. He still have that confidence to knock down. You know how many games I watch where he be like,
"Nah, pay attention."
0 for 5 from 3-point line, and then fourth quarter the game is tight. He pull it up. I'm like, why you? Oh,
trust me, we fully aware of Burks. We was the other night. He did his thing. He had good numbers, but Harden, he was match versus Harden, and Harden historically, like you say, he wasn't always in net. But something about when he was playing the Knicks, he goes off. You know what I'm saying?
Harden goes off against a lot of people. Let's because like those numbers that you said didn't really sound too different from his season averages. You feel me? So yeah,
but it's Nets versus Knicks.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You say that like he did something against the Knicks that he doesn't normally do when he just play basketball.
Nah,
you feel me?
I say that like I enjoy it more when he does it to the Knicks. than
Right.
any other team. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but you be like, yo, he go off against the Knicks. I'm like, well, he kind of does that to everybody. He don't just go off against the Knicks. That's what he does. You feel me?
I think it's just more me. Just it's
gassing
like
it.
wow, it's just so
Gassing it, yeah.
amazing. Yeah, like great.
You're gassing it.
But again, credit to Steve Nash. Before we leave, I want to say I like what you did, man. You sat Blake. I ain't necessarily agree with it, but it takes brass balls to be this good. And you, sir, Steve Nash, you've been playing like you know what I'm saying? You got brass balls. So shout to them because James Johnson, he's a risk. He took the last shot and he scored. So he probably hugging all the players like that. But I think that first year, that experience, that you learning on the job experience got us 15-6 right now. And he sat Blake, played James Johnson. And I think, no saltiness on Millsap, but you see what happened to Blake. And I looked at it. He was the number 1 seed. Blake said he had to call DeAndre Jordan. I'm like, yo, man, how you feel about this? Not getting playing time. And I'm saying that to say that I think the next step is Day'Ron Sharpe taking Millsap minutes if Millsap doesn't produce. And I only say that because Steve Nash sat Blake Griffin, and I ain't see that. I ain't think that would happen. I ain't think he would do that.
Listen, man.
So
I didn't think he would do it neither, but it was definitely necessary.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like Blake was playing like poop, man. He was playing like poop.
He was shooting 16% from behind the arc. I know him and Joey are friends. I seen him at a game together, like a baseball game, but you ain't supposed to take threes like Joey. You know what I'm saying? Just go to the basket, bro.
And he was being played as a 5, which I thought wasn't really smart. So
but he had led the league in charges. So I think he has defense, but we got to learn how to utilize him in the rotation the right
charges,
way.
Obviously, charges ain't enough because Kemba Walker was up there in charges and still was horrible defensively. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Yeah, but you got anything else? I'm kind of done.
Yeah, well, what I'll say is the third quarter started, so hopefully I get home in time to watch this game. And thank y'all for tuning in. This is Knicks versus Nets, and closing out, I'm staying consistent with Cam Thomas is going to be a superstar. That's what I'm leaving off with. He's going to be a superstar. He's getting groomed by 2 of the best players in the league, and with a young coach like Steve Nash, I think he could identify with a Cam Thomas. And again, I feel like he looked his way after that 46-point G League game. So so far, so good. We 15-6. We could go be 16-6 after tonight. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep the momentum going. We playing great. Let's keep doing what we doing.
Should be 16-6 after tonight. You playing the Timberwolves without Cat.
Yeah. No, some games we supposed to win. This is one of them.
All right. Y'all already know the vibes. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll holla.
Yeah, we got the lead now. Yeah.